Hello, thank you again for tuning in to this telecast. This is the Diaspora Panel, the voice of the diaspora, where we talk about politics in Nigeria and outside of Nigeria. I have Mr. Olaitan Adedigba, who is based in the United States of America. Mr. Adedigba, you are welcome to today's meeting.
It's my pleasure being here today.
My name is Degela here, and I'm based in Ireland. Today, we have a few things to talk to you about, specifically two things. We want to talk about the Forex situation in Nigeria and how the CBN has been coping with it. And later we want to share with us something about the state police. So those are the two things that we are going to discuss today. So I'm going to begin by saying that if you are one of our watchers, if you used to watch our videos and you have not yet subscribed, please hit that subscription button. It is free of charge. It means that anytime we do the next video, you'll be one of the first people to know about it. If you have any advice for us, please send your email to info@diasporapanel.com. So here we go then. Lighter, in the last few weeks, we've seen the value of the Naira dip. We went from, when this government came to power, it was on about 400 to 700, and then it went to 900 to 1,000. And sometime last week, it went to about 1,008, 1,009. And then the CBN, the Central Bank of Nigeria, acted. They acted, the NPR, they increased the NPR to 22, I think 2.5%. The cash to liquid ratio went up to 45%. And they made a lot of regulations, about 1,000, about 4,100 and over 4,000 borrow the changes were asked. This Binance or this Bitcoin, this coin,
Bitcoin.
yeah, they were all blocked. And since the CBN made took these actions, we've seen that the Naira has gained. The Naira is now oscillating right now between 1,003 to 1,005. But what we've seen in Nigeria is that the prices that went up did not come down.
It doesn't come down.
So, but what I'm thinking is that the problem with Nigeria, the forex problem, is created by the banks. It's created by the banks. Because once the CBN gives dollars or any foreign hard currency to the banks to sell to their customers, you will never, ever, ever buy from the banks. They will never sell to customers. They will always sell it through the back door at an exorbitant rate. They are profiting from it. They are profiting from it. So the federal government can give them at 1,003, and then they will go and sell at 1,009. So they are making a lot of profit. Right now, the central bank has made a regulation. They are selling directly to borrow the changes. They are selling to them at 1,003 and they ask them to sell at 1,013. So they make about maybe 10 Naira or 12 Naira, But the problem we have is that our people are very clever. They can tell you that they are selling for only about 1,310, but they can tell their customers to pay some extra money without declaring it. So what I think the way this should be done is that the CBN should take full control and full responsibility of selling forex. They should not be allowing anyone in Nigeria at all to sell foreign exchange, to sell dollars. The commercial banks should go out and seek savings from their customer. And then once they have these savings from their customers, they rent out, they lend money to customers, make profit. Let them stay there. We don't want them to be selling foreign exchange. Let the central banks should have offices in the 36 states of the Federation and Abuja.
Yes, that is it. They have offices in 36 states.
Yes.
Yes, they
Allow
have
people to
central bank.
allow people to walk directly into the central bank and buy what they have to buy. So if you say you want to buy $50 million, what do you want to use it for? You want to buy machine from China. The CBN will ask you, okay, submit all your papers, and then they will go and cross-check. And then they send that money to China directly.
That is it. I think what the banks normally do then, when we were operating bureau de change, they normally do transfer. We just give them the coordinate bank of the customer there. Then they will debit our Naira account here. Then they will pay to the manufacturer in China, in America, in everywhere, in all the world. So I think it's better they do it that way. They make sure that anybody that want to buy dollar, they should go through the bureau de change, because the bureau de change, they deposited a huge sum of money to get license. So that is where their money will be coming out. So whatever the money they should come to the bank with the questionnaire form, with the form A1, A2, all these stuff, the document you want to submit, I mean the name of the bank over there, the coordinated bank. So I think by so doing, the BDC, they will have their own profit, but they should not spread outside what central bank stipulate. It should be $10. So if they sell more than that, they should go to the bank again, or they ask anybody that want to buy stuff. They have bank with, I mean, they are bank. They bank with the central bank, the BDC. They should pay their amount into the BDC. So individual, I mean, if you want to buy more than that, I mean, if you want to buy anything you want to buy, deposit your money, your funds in the account of the BDC with the central bank, and they should make sure that they should not collect more than that from them. They will ask you, pay this money, come and give me this. No, everything should stop. The amount they say is 1,300 is 1,300, right? By so doing, whatever you buy whatever you buy in Europe, in America, then it's what we have to come and sell here. And they will charge a exorbitant amount on it. And even with that, even allay the fear of not going, you don't go there directly to yourself. You charge money for the courier, you charge money for luggage, you charge money for the traveling, all these expenses will be removed. So I think it's better, it's the right direction. Right. By in the next 6 months, we will know where we are going. Yeah. According to I listened to Rivani, I saw he said we are now in before we get into galloping inflation. No, he said we are galloping inflation now. So he was mentioning all these economic terms, which I cannot remember now. So I think Nigeria will be okay in due course.
About the borrow,
it is the thought.
About the borrow, the change.
Yeah.
Nigeria is the only place where you have borrow the change. You have people opening borrow the changes all over the town. Borrow the idea of borrow the change when it was set up is for them to be at the airports. Borrow the change should not be outside of the airport. You cannot go to Sabo and say you want to go and buy money. It's not like you are buying tomato. Currency is not. It's not a commodity you can buy. So, but at the airports, maybe people they are just coming from abroad. They land at the airport. They have maybe $1,000. They can change it in the borrow the change there. Okay, or maybe somebody is going abroad and he has about $1,000 or $500, or I mean 500 Naira that he has not spent. He can go to borrow the change and give it to them and take pounds or euros. Okay. That is the way it should be. But for you to allow Now we still have about 1,700 below the change scattered all over the country. Some of them are in Sabo, different towns. Some of them, Nigeria is the only place where you'll be walking on the street. Somebody will be calling you dollar, 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 come and buy dollar on the street. It's crazy. It's crazy. So
when you show me the names, how does they pass through CAC? How do they pass through central bank, the fraud examiner? How do they pass through all those things? Anybody, the senator will just wake up. Okay, I need like 100 million, $100,000. So if you get a bureau de change, the paper, how they perfected it, I don't know. The addresses, I don't know. They have to have address. They have to have office. They have to, with people, 3 people or 4 people there in the office. They have to have the bank. They have to have their bank. They must be registered with the central bank. All these checks list, I don't know how they pass through it. I now saw ABDC, Bureau de Change, CBN, Bureau de Change, Adejola, all of these, there are too many. For what?
Right
now, Nigeria, we always find loopholes to everything. So once they get loophole, they will maximize it, and they will be making money. And it's wrong. We cannot just do that. Everybody and all of them, they want Nigeria to be great. They are shouting Tinubu, they are shouting everybody. Yeah, we are right. We are killing Nigeria ourselves.
And all the people who are buying these dollars, most of them are speculators. They are not using it. Even the real people, the manufacturers who need the dollars, are not getting these dollars. It is people who are keeping it under their bed. All the politicians, all the governors keeping it in under their bed. They are the one buying it. So the government should stop funding the. In fact, we have only 5 international airports in Nigeria. Only 5: Lagos, Kano, Abuja, Port Harcourt, and I think one other. We have only 5. So, if we have about, we should not. If we have about maybe 10 in each of these airports, that's about 50. We don't need 1,700. Before we have about 5,000, but what are they selling? They are all profiteering.
That is where you will know that all these people, with the amount of money they are putting down, right, to get the license, how many people can afford 50 million, 90 million, 100 million? But these people, they are getting it because they needed that dollar. They are doing it. They are circumventing the event, and they will go to central bank. The central bank will license them, and they will be paying more dollar into their account. They are killing the system to the extent the airline, they couldn't repatriate their dollar. Right? The multinational companies, the P&G, all these people, they relocated from Nigeria. It is the corruption that is killing us. And if you ask them, they want Nigeria to be free. Everybody wants Nigeria to be free, but what they are doing, they are the saboteurs of the greatness of Nigeria.
It's too much. It's too much. Because right now, what the CBN is running away from its responsibility. The responsibility of the CBN is they are the one who should be in regulations of foreign exchange. So they should open a portal where they are going to be selling foreign exchange. Anybody, wherever you are, if you want to buy dollars, you want to buy pounds, you want to buy euro, go to the portal, type in your name, type in your NIN, type in your BVN, type in all your details. Put all your details there. Tell us, what do you want to buy? How much? What do you want to use it for? Yeah, put all your details there. What do you want to use it for? How much do you want to buy it? Give us your quote. And then the CBN, they take this, they look at it, they call, if they find out, okay, you say you want to pay your children fee in Harvard University, they call Harvard University, they find out, they make sure that everything,
They do diligence.
Yes. So
that is what we need to do.
Yeah, there's no need.
They should employ.
Why are they giving banks the money? Why? Why do you have to give money to banks? For what?
Banks.
For what?
This guy friend, his colleague. They are in the Senate
Cameroon,
Bank. They are in Senate Bank. They bought Access Bank from they bought Intercontinental Bank. They did all these things. So just to enrich them, right?
Yeah.
They continue funding their
We
account,
should stop funding
funding their
them.
bank.
We should stop
So
funding their
all
lifestyles.
these things is inimical to the growth of the Nigerian economy. You
So
cannot
stop
go.
giving
You
them
cannot go
money.
anywhere. Yeah, stop giving them money. If somebody, a banker, become a billionaire, establishing university.
20 years ago, 25 years ago, most of these guys, they were working on the floor in the banks.
Yeah,
They're just working on the floor. Today, they own the banks today. They own the banks. Where did they get the money from? Where is their factory? Which business are they doing? Are they smarter than everybody?
But the question is, it still remains a surprise to me that is it this Nigeria we are in the 80s? Nigeria, we are labor union. The Hassan Hosseini, Hassan Sumanu, Umodu, all these people, they will rise up. Anybody, they checkmate government. Even the military government, they checkmate them. The labor union, the university, ASU, NASU, and all these people. Everybody just doing their own. They fell on concern now. They educate the people, the masses, that they educate students, right? The students will educate the market women. People will go out, we will be telling them this is the program of the government, this is the program, how detrimental it is to the progress of the country. But these days nobody does that again. Everybody we are just looking, we feel unconcerned. We are now paying the price of indifference now.
Okay, Lighton, what story did you follow last week? So let's
to my surprise, people are now clamoring for state policing, like due to the killings, naming, adoption, encroachment by the herdsmen, and everywhere general lack of safety, right, in the country. So they are now clamoring for state policing. I now remember that it was this state of insecurity in Nigeria that led the governor in the Southwest to establish Amotekun. The northern people, they established, more especially Kano, they established their security outfit in Nasarawa and all these things. They established. So, but they have to be coordinated, right? It has to be coordinated. It has to be unified. And the constitution in Nigeria stipulate that the policing act is exclusively. I think they have to make the law. The people now have to make the law. It's not they're just saying Tinubu should establish police. No, Tinubu has no right. Tinubu doesn't have any right. It doesn't have any right to say he wants to establish the police. So the police is in the exclusively. So they have to go the next. That is where the people comes to play now. The people, they have to check their senators and the representatives and the state house of assembly that okay, this thing has to come back. It's not regionalized. It is only in Nigeria that we have all this federal system of government. Countries practicing federal system of government. It is only in Nigeria that we have a regionalized policing. Right? It's not funny. And you know what it means. And it is Ogasa. And in Nigeria, that we have a regionalized police. We have less than 400,000 police. Can you believe that? 370 something thousand police in Nigeria. And out of that 300 something police, 140, they are they are doing Ogasa to the politicians, the wealthy people in Nigeria, the Obas, the Oloye, the air servicemen, all these people. So it's wrong, right? And according to the chapters of the UNO, 400 people for 2 police. That it was expressly stated. But we are under police in Nigeria. All what we need in Nigeria is that they should the policing to move from exclusively, right, to the residual to the concurrent. So whereby the state will have their police, the federal will have their police. And my fear now is considering the way the governors they manipulated INEC in their various states. Considering the way the governors, because they are all in law in their various states, is can the state police would they not be partial? Would they be regulated? I don't know how are they going to do it. Are they going to be regulated by the control? Are they be paid by the state, right, out of the security fund? Are they going to be responsible to the people at the local government? Will the governor not hijack it and be using them as their to suppress the opposition, to suppress the political party, right? Because that is where I'm saying I'm convinced that all what we need is community policing.
Right.
Right.
I would agree. I would disagree a little bit with you.
Okay. Okay.
First of all, Nigeria is a federal, operating a federal system.
System of government.
Yeah, federal system means that we are autonomous, groups. You understand? Having a federal system. So that federal system is only there to unite us. So we should have our own state police. We should control our own mineral resources. We should control our own economy. That's the way they do it in Canada, in Brazil, in America, even in Germany.
America.
Yeah. So now that was the constitution that we agreed to in 1959 when we got independence. All our Awolowo, Zik, Ahmadu Bello. That's what they agreed on. It was the military that removed this constitution after the coup in 1967. So they now unite everything. They united everything. So now this was going so well until Buhari came to power. When Buhari came to power, we saw the what do we call the Fulani herdsmen. They were trying to overrun the south, and they went to a Gangan, and they were killing people. They were overrunning the places, and the Nigerian military, even the police, they were just looking at them. They could not protect the people, and it took somebody like Sunday Igboho to go there and checkmate them and drive them away. At that point, people now say, okay, let's have state police. At least we're a federal system. Let us have state police. And that was when people like the late Rotimi Akeredolu, that was how he rallied around, spoke to the other governors in the Southwest, and they came up with Amotekun. Had it not be for Amotekun, these Fulani herdsmen, they will have overrun the whole of the Southwest. And we remember what their forefathers said, that they want to dip their Quran in their 13th question. So I think this is a planned work. So this is the time where right now we have a government that can do this thing. I mean, Buhari ran a northern government.
Another agenda.
It was another agenda. They wanted to overrun the whole of the South, but somehow they were checkmated. Now we have a proper Nigerian government headed by a Southerner who now has a power to make this happen. So my prayer is for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to liaise with the National Assembly to make sure that we have a state police, not just for the South, for the entire Nigeria. Look at them in Benue State and Plateau State. Look at the way they are being killed every day by Fulani herdsmen. If they have their own police, who are thieves like them, who are Birams like them, they can go into the bush and flush them out. You understand? So, but we know that the Nigerian police that we have today, they are compromised. They are compromised. So that's why when you send a Fulani man as a policeman to go and kill a Fulani herdsman in the bush in Bauchi State, he won't do it. They would rather be giving them information about what's going on. But if you have people of Benue State or Plateau State in their own state, protecting their own people, nobody will go to their villages and say their villages are ablaze or kill them. So I think
to buttress what you just said, you see the reason why there should be enough regulation for the state policing. You know, when Buhari was here, the military, they were even compromised. Because nobody wants to say, okay, I'm the one that was killing Boko Haram. Nobody wants to say, okay, for a Yoruba lady that was the Air Force, she was killed. Yeah. So all these things, that is where I'm now coming. Because of the people, for anybody who is the governor, they don't want to be labeled as the enemy of the governor. Whatever it is what the governor or the president wants that they will do. Right? So enough regulations will be on ground.
I think I supported something you said. You said you were looking at it that if the state police, the state governors might use them during the elections.
Of course.
I think what we should do in that instance is that we should take the Electoral Commission away from the governors, so that any election, either to the local government or to the state government, or everything should be done by NEC, which will be an arm of the federal. So we can transfer that aspect of NEC to the central and bring police to the regions.
To the region.
Yeah.
And the chief security officer is Attorney General, and the chief security officer in the state is Attorney General in the state. So the police, they will be the other, the Attorney General, the magistrate. So like it is being done here in America, right? So they will be under the judiciary.
Yeah.
The state police, not the governor. They will not be.
That's another way of doing it. Yeah. We can put them under the judiciary and make sure that the judiciary, they are completely separated from the executive. They are not. Look at what's going on in the Osun State now. They've locked up the judiciary, and I don't know why the federal government is
lock up
the judiciary in Osun State.
Okay.
So the federal government should stop giving them allocations until they restore, because the judiciary is the government.
If the judiciary is the government in the state.
If you lock it up, the federal government should stop giving you money allocation. There should be no more allocation until there's a government there.
Even we look like we were saying during the week. Look at all the states. They are giving them humongous money now.
Yeah.
None of them is saying anything. None of them is doing anything. None of these states, they are not doing any palliative in their state. They are not embarking on
apart from Borno State.
Accusation. Accusation.
Yeah.
No, in Southwest, I'm saying in Southwest.
Yeah.
In the Southwest. Look at Kaduna State governor has to come out and say the money they are giving them, they are able to pay all their debt, they are able to pay all the salary of the they still have enough on ground. Abia State came out, he said he's ready to ridicule all the state governors, that the money they are giving them, whenever they give them money, they will change it to dollar. They are the one operating all these bureaux de change. They will just put a call for the central bank governor or deputy governor there. Okay, I need my ABRC bureau de change. I need social amount. So that is why nobody can check them. The big manism in Nigeria has to stop if we want to move forward as a country, right? And nobody, no prevention treatment, no anything for anybody. Anybody, we are all subject to the law. We must obey the law. Like the Constitution of America, everybody is everybody is equal before the law. Even America, they are trying Trump now. The two states, they said Trump names should not appear on the ballot in their ballot during the election. So these are the things. We want everybody to be equal before the law, right?
Thank you, Lighton. I think our time is far gone. So thank you, all our viewers for watching this. We hope to see you again next Sunday. And Lighton Adedigba from America, thank you so much for coming to today's meeting.
My pleasure.
Yeah. So for everyone, again, if you have not yet subscribed, please hit that button. When we do the next video on Sunday, you'll be one of the first people to know about it. Thank you and have a lovely day. Goodbye.